check out our workshops. We have a great program here today and a great program throughout the year, so please explore. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce our chapter president, Tanaka Sensei.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming today. I'm so, I can say Japanese. 今日は来ていただいてとてもありがとうございます。メンバーの皆さんが作ってくれた生け花を楽しんでいただけたことと思います。今からお花が始まりますが、その前にトランスレートします。
Just want to thank everybody for coming today. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed all the lovely arrangements by our members and friends of members and the hard work that they put in on Friday.
また、今日の家庭を運営するにあたって、ボードメンバーがたくさん皆さんが手伝っていただきました。それを紹介したいと思います。
So to put this event together, I just would like to recognize the board members who put in lots of their volunteer time and hours to arrange this for all of y'all. So here we go.
Leonardo Winkers. Ikebana International members. では今から小原の皆さんにデモンストレーションを始めていただきます。よろしくお願いします。紹介は自分でやる。はい、お願いします。
Thank you for coming today. Today, Ohara School will do a demonstration. And I'm the president of Ohara chapter, Satsuki. And this is Katie Ho. She's the vice president of the chapter. And Teresa, she's the secretary. And Mikey Onani, she's also So, I start first. And then one by one, and then we will have a full arrangement. Okay, so today we will four of us use cherry blossom because this is the season, but all different styles. Okay, and today I'm so happy because we have audience. In these 2 years, I did many demonstrations in front of the screen. So I said something, but no reaction. Even it's sad, but today I have so many in the audience, so I'm so happy. So first, I will show you Moribana style. And Moribana style is created by Ohara. So what is Moribana style is we use this flat shallow base. And Ikebana we use this flower holder we call shippo, or sometimes iron ring, that's cheap. So tenza and shippo. But today I use tenza. I put fiber. So Moribana style, there's this one is a color scheme arrangement. So I have to create right color coordination. So even you like other material, but that itself beautiful, but combined disaster. So you have to think about what is good with that material. So today, main material is cherry. And when you do ikebana, you have to think about how it grows. So before you see your material, you can't decide a style. So I always say, students, don't decide your style because you don't know the material well. And cherry growing, some branches straight, but some are high. So today I want to do this one. So main one, and then next is I put another one here. So cherry is my main material, and main one out to first, so I put another one put into container, otherwise it doesn't hold. So here, okay, can unfold really well material. So that's three, and then some short one. I didn't put lipsticks. So, okay, I take out. So,
you're still beautiful.
Thank you. So when you take a picture, please edit okay, so Hiromi said I should put the lipsticks. So 2 years ago, I made a 1 hour video, but I didn't know, show my face so clearly. So I didn't put any cosmetics, and lastly I thought, oh, it's horrible. It's too late. So everything is pink one, and then purple is, I think, nice. So cherry has no leaf here, so I put some purple one. This is Sierra Caribbean or something. This is from my garden, and I think this is good for pink and purple. Also a little bit I'm thinking about purple one here. Nicely blooming. So this is color scheme arrangement. So pink and purple, and then next is maybe I think this really pinkish. That's good. Here, and then front. I also use this one for my arrangement there. So pink, purple, and then a little bit dark pink, and then I think this is nice. It's okay so far? Yeah. Good? See? So if you collect nice material, and then you can make nice arrangement. And if you have strange one, and then your arrangement gets strange. So texture and then shape all different, but still okay, right? And next, lily has no thick leaf down there, so I put what is this? Basil, right? I put basil here. Nice, right? But this is not from my garden. I bought this at the market. So during the pandemic, flower market closed a couple of months, and many my favorite vendors are gone. That's very sad. But they come back, and then a little bit nicer than the pandemic era, but still, they have just ordinary stuff, and they have no material for Ikebana. Yes. See? Gradually changing. And then I put this video. This is from my garden. It's Caesar. So a little blue and the yellow have some meaning now. Right? So a little bit yellow here. I have many things unknown. So sometimes my students ask me, Sensei, where is that Kenzan placement? But I said, Kenzan is called materials. So Kenzan placement is the place you put your material. So material first, and then you can move Kenzan. Okay? And here, I think this begonia. I think this is nice to be object. This is the last thing I put. So this color and this tiny red color match. So maybe you don't think anything, but I think a lot, which is good for this arrangement. What do you think? So usually in Ikebana we use odd number, but nowadays if it's good and then okay, and then more flexibility, so you can arrange more nicely. Okay, so this is my Moribana arrangement. So next, Teresa will do free expressions.
It's so good after the pandemic. Outdoor to enjoy the Ikebana. Today, I'm going to make a Ikebana style more orderly. You know, materials, we can use their nature style, nature growth. We can also use this as a texture, color, shape with more design approach. As you can see, Ikebana International have different schools. Ohara tend to express the nature state, but we also have our style. The one I made this year, same for the pandemic time. My husband started working from home for 1 year. He does gardening, so most of my material, 98%, he grows it. So he opens it, I grow the plants by mouth. So I want to express my gratitude to you. And today, I'm using a container I just got from our ceramic artist, Mr. Ojima. I couldn't resist the beautiful color and the shape. You know, Ikebana is not only put flower together. The container of the supan is always part of the arrangement. Very important, color, shape. It evokes how much you want to express. So you are not only considering the place you want to use, the container, the color, the shape. Everything is part of the Ikebana process. Actually, when I start doing my arrangement for this kind of landscape, I mean, the thinking process has already started about 2 3 months ago. I pay attention to my garden they thought this will be ready for March. So every once couple of time I walk around, I waited for them. So catch the moment. That's also the excitement of Ikebana. Okay. And today I'm using this. I'm going to make a more modern look. I also use cherry blossom. Thank you. I got this from the market yesterday. The very first time I got a pig. So just yesterday I changed my whole mind. Couldn't resist the couldn't resist the flowers and everything. So for Ikebana, you always change. You are inspired by different things.
So Ohara School, we have certain style of arrangement, and we also have free expressions. So free expression, you can express yourself. So this arrangement, even Teresa is working very hard, and she thinks it's best, but sometimes doesn't like it. That's the free expression, because some famous paintings. Some people love it, but some people doesn't. That's a free expression. So don't say boo. So cherry blossom, we have to show the flowers. So cherry blossom should be flower, but women, Japanese plum, that we have to show the character of branch. So today we use cherry blossom, so it should be blooming. So Teresa's one fully blooming, so that's good, better than mine. And color really, you can manipulate, so you can change the shape. But if you do too much, that's weird. So Ikebana, you can make, you can take a time, but don't take too much, and then your arrangement get less energy. So this color really is pink and really unique. So usually that size one is white. And the colored one is kind of short, but this is really nice. I think that's really expensive. Yes?
Without flower holders, we struggle. Because this is a demo I tasted last time. Yes.
So what is that? Misty blue? Yeah, misty blue. And so her material stone is kind of pastel and very soft and nice. So that's light blue is good. So when you see the arrangement, you have to think about if I were doing that, what kind of material you combine. So don't just see and no, you have to think about it. Okay? So that's Gabra daisy is nice, same tone. So if you put sunflower here, that's distract other material. So it's really nice, right?
Ikebana is used grow your own materials and you're going to use it, you'll be very happy to catch them at the right moment, the most beautiful moment. That leaf is really nice and we often use it, but the problem is kind of short. Okay, now, next one. And sometimes people think free one is so different, but Ohara has also free expression style. Okay? So next is Katie Ho. She's also show you free style, free expression.
Hi everybody, it's nice to see everyone. There's so many people here, so I'm going to keep my mask on. I'm a little bit, paranoid. So thank you so much for coming. And I'm so happy to be here also. And my sensei for 25 years is sitting right here in the front. So I'm a little nervous. And so free expression, there are a couple of approaches. You can take a material and you can alter it. For instance, this is a natural leaf, right? But I cut the ends off so it's a little bit square off. So that's one way to do free expression is to alter the character of the material. And the other way for our school is you can be inspired by an existing style from our curriculum. So I'm doing that. I'm incorporating both. I'm going to do a landscape-inspired arrangement with altered material. So let's see. We all are supposed to use cherry. Unfortunately, mine aren't really blooming, but it's free expression. So I can do whatever I want. But I did run to Trader Joe's, thank goodness, I picked up a few. So both the cherry from Trader Joe's, and I have tulips from Trader Joe's, but these philodendron leaves are from my garden. So here we go. So I am doing something that, like I said, inspired by our school's landscape arrangement. So I'm going to try to use the branches in a natural way. And I'm a little rusty because I haven't done anything in public for over 2 years. So it's a little nerve-wracking. So I've been studying Ikebana for over 20 years. And this free expression arrangement normally is not taught until you've been studying for a while. It takes some experience because we do incorporate Ikebana techniques, Ohara techniques to do this arrangement. I was telling you about these leaves. I pre-cut most of them, and I'll show you what I mean. So you see how the tips, I just take a scissors and I cut them to square them off, just to alter the look of them. You can do this with like a big leaf philodendron, you know, the huge and the split, and you cut them and just kind of make them a little bit different and interesting. So normally in our school we don't alter our leaves except for this particular style. You're okay to do that. But I know there are other Ikebana schools that will do, where they alter the look of the leaves, which is fine. Every school is, has their beautiful arrangements. So normally, with a landscape arrangement for Ohara School, we use ground cover. So instead of ground cover, I'm going to use philodendron leaves to cover the base of my arrangement. Ground cover in our landscape arrangement is to hide the mechanics of it, which in this situation I'm using hands-on. Some people use different kind of mechanic, but I'm using hands-on to hold my materials together. White on the flower, so that's why I'm using a white And with our curriculum, our school, we tend to arrange flowers or materials up and down, to give it a rhythm. So you see this is tall and I have low. So I'm going to try to do the same thing with tulips, and I'm not going to use their leaves because I wanted to show the flower. So my arrangement. So it's a little bit like a landscape, but not really. And it's just a landscape inspired arrangement. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie.
Oh wait, sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. One more thing. The most important thing. This is sandblasted manzanita. Usually manzanitas are red bark, but this is a sandblasted one. So in Ohara landscape, we use a lot of wood, as you will see in the next arrangement. And my Yumi's going to be making it. She also made a huge, beautiful one over there by the window, where she used wood. So anyway, let me try to put this on here.
You're finished, right? Good. So next is Mayuri-san. She will show you landscape arrangement. This is realistic landscape arrangement. So some scenery, okay?
I like to take off my mask because I wear this. Any problem with that? Can I take it off? Okay, so Ohara School, these it's fall into a category of color stem. It's focused on design. The combination of color and shape is total design. And today's my arrangement is called landscape realistic method. So landscape, including traditional landscape, we have three different views. So landscape is anyway, so landscape, you cut off the nature, scenery, and you bring it to this container. So it's a freestyle, but you will have some expression. Most likely, we already present the different scenery of 4 seasons. And landscape, yes. So landscape has 3 different views. One view is far. It's called far view. So if you look at that garden, you see the whole tree and the mountain. We call far view, and we use that for traditional. And second, or mid view, maybe 30, 40 feet, and we see the bushes there. It's called mid view. And what I'm doing is landscape realistic method, which is you step into forest or a field, you see the view and actual size of plant that you will paint. And not paint just view, you will beautify it. So I don't report the leaf like that. It's nice, but nature view, I don't need it. So it's more like nature makeover arrangement. Okay? And today I will arrange spring scenery of Japan. I was born in Japan, countryside.
And the southern part, how many people have gone to Japan? Have you seen cherry blossom? Yes, beautiful. Yes, cherry blossom. Japanese are so tied with cherry blossom. I don't know if you know that. Even morning weather newscast, every day they will announce where the fall blossom, cherry blossom happens. And it usually starts from south. So I really saw many cherry blossom views. And I grown up after 12 years old in the city. So I try to recall the memories that I have seen. But now Ohara School is really evolving, growing all over the world. We have many chapters in Europe, Africa, Australia, anywhere, all over the world. So landscape, it can be any landscape of any country.
So she put on the linear branch close to the driftwood. So what kind of scenery is this?
Spring.
Where?
Where? My room. So most of the plant material from my yard. So as those lady was talking about growing a plant, I'm almost a gardener too. I have a student, Judy Scott, she's a master gardener. And she teach me a lot of things about gardening. And wonderful. I already look for material when I do nature, scenery, landscape arrangement. And if I cannot find it, then I look over my neighbor. I have a very good relationship with my neighbor. Right? Anything more? And as you see, all of us was trained to do an arrangement from the back. Oh, I cannot really see it. So you have to give me a sign.
So she put shippo, giant shippo and kenzan underneath of this driftwood.
Shippo is the metal, what do you call it? The things with a lot of hole, so you can install it.
So shippo, when you want to hold heavy branches, that really help. For kenzan, it's really difficult to put thick material, but shippo hold really well.
And I picked this material, I purchased this, I'm so sorry. Cherry blossom is almost gone, but this is also nice.
So the difficult thing is demonstration is okay, but to keep the materials right condition at this moment, that's really difficult. So we bought cherry blossom, but when, and then so plant one, but we have to plant 1 to 4 days, and then they need to look right. And so sometimes too much blooming, and sometimes too tight. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, so it's really difficult to, you know.
Yeah, so just hang in there. I was telling you, hang in there.
So mine is a half bloom. When I bought it is tight, really tight. But it depends on the weather also and where you keep it. So that part is really difficult. But to arrange Ikebana, not decide the material combination and style, it's already, finished. But to keep material good condition is really difficult. And also to tie here, you can't destroy, so that's a really difficult thing. So in Japan, all material is prepared by the florist, how do you say, like a flower market. So the teacher usually don't need to do like us so much easier. And big things, some helper, many guys help, but here all ladies and they will have to do everything. So yeah, we are really strong.
Yes. Thank you. That's beautiful.
So next material is what? What is green?
Okay. So as I said, this is the landscape realistic view, so near, but cherry is tree. So you have to imagine that there is a big tree there, and you have to know what is the tree, what is the bushes, and this is the bushes. And all these arranger, Ikebana artists of Ohara School has to know. Somebody said, we have to learn how plant grow, where that plant lies. And realistic for landscape arrangement, we normally make the land part and the water part. So this is the land. You imagine that big tree forest, and there is a stream. The water-loving plant will go on the edge of the water.
So see style and that's leopard plants. Yes.
And this plant really grow everywhere in Japan in the moist environment. It's so hard for us to grow. So if you want to grow this plant, you really have to have a shade.
So even same materials, for example, cherry wood branch. So in Japan, you can bend a little bit, but here, not enough water inside, so easily break. So even headmaster, he said, manipulate break. So same material, but you have to, try and expanding or break. So it depends on the place for your art. So that material she cut from her garden, and she hoped that flowers are blooming, but some of them are already finished. But only one is blooming now.
Try to recreate that beautiful stage of the flowers on the tree. So California spring is maybe 2 months ahead, maybe 3 months ahead, that's now. And still you can find spring everywhere. And I found the spring in this even little compass glass. In the winter time, it's all over again. But from the bottom,
So some people think, why she is putting big plants? and then dried one, inside dried one, the new shoot are coming. So you can see, oh, spring is coming. So when you see a realistic landscape arrangement, you have to ask the arranger, what's this scenery? And then she will explain the detail. So just see it, and then you don't know anything. So you have to ask.
Even though you see this is straight, right? Yeah. Almost done.
Almost. You forgot something?
Then I have a last entertainment here. So Japanese love cherry blossom. I forgot to bring a fan.
From Ohara School. And we have more than 125-year history Ohara School. And the oldest is Ikebana as school. But Japanese people were doing Ikebana more than 600 years. But as a school, Ikebana is the oldest. So you can see the difference. Ikebana, so there's Ohara, Sangetsu. You can see the difference of the things. Okay? So, thank